with me. Better hit the gas because of the gas canister. I'm professionally funny. Stop. Meh. A man made up random bills and just sent them over to Facebook and Google. Facebook and Google, not caring, paid those bills, thinking they were just random bills they had to pay. He stole around 122 million. I mean, you're definitely gonna end up in jail, but honestly, how many companies double-check the bills? Will this work? Disclaimer, don't do this at home. I'm not responsible. Don't encourage dangerous behavior, but still, fascinating. Blorp. Did you send me a picture of a child pee-pee? Frick no, what's wrong with you? It looks like a child pee-pee. I'm reporting this. Oh, when the PP is too tiny, so you insult them by reporting them to the police for... Oh my god, it's such a double burn. Don't ask a girl where she wants to eat. Tell her to guess where you're taking her to eat. Then take her to the first guess. He's cracked the code we didn't even know we had. That is so smart. You could do the same with presents as well, like, hey baby, guess what I'm gonna get you for your birthday? And she's like giggly, oh, is it this specific thing I really wanted? And you're like, oh, you'll never know. Okay, I'm gonna go get it. Do we have it in stock, please? Life hack. If you have a girlfriend and hear a noise outside at night and too scared to go look, be like, I told this girl to leave me alone. And she'll always get up and check for you. How to use your girlfriend as a guard dog? 101. Yes, indeed, fellas. Multi-purpose family members discount. What? A quick reminder, if you're injured on an alien planet, ask for a veterinarian, not a doctor. Their doctors are going to be giving only species-specific care for the natives. Only their vets are going to have the broad-spectrum knowledge base to make sense of your unusual anatomy. Safe travels! They're also gonna be like horse doctors that euthanize you for like a broken leg, so I'm not sure about this one. Tinder is for rookies. Go to Facebook Marketplace and search for wedding dresses. Did I foresee this? It will show you recently divorced females in your area. From there you can filter by size. Oh my god! Think alike! And you also get a nice wedding dress that you can wear to the first date. Oh! Starting your day with an early morning run is a great way to make sure your day can't get any worse than it started. Woo! Hashtag inspiration! The Satanic Temple. Abortion laws in TX violate our religious rights, and TST has taken legal action. If TX judges abide by the Constitution and legal precedent, then those who share our deeply held beliefs will be exempt from the state's inappropriate efforts to restrict access to abortion services. That is so smart. Yeah, just use the old card against him, like, this is against my religious freedom. Hail Satan! Yes, I love this! Jesus was nailed to a cervix. Everyone knows that. LSD makes users lose weight. That makes sense. It's kind of hard to get to the fridge when there's a dragon guarding it. I don't think this is... South African man arrested for eating at KFC free for a year by saying head office sent him to taste if they are up to standard. Would this work? Pro tip, if you're at a drive-thru, please don't stare directly at the people making food like you're about to climb through the window and murder them. You look like this, by the way. If you don't get my food soon, I'll eat you as replacement sustenance, young one. Maybe if you stare them down, they will, like, work faster to get your food to you before you eat them instead. Okay, don't do this. This is evil. It's RAR XD. I told my son, you will marry the girl I choose. He said, no. I told him, she is Bill Gates' daughter. He said, okay. I called Bill Gates and said, I want your daughter to marry my son. Bill Gates said, no. I told Bill Gates my son is the CEO of World Banks. Bill Gates said, okay. I called the president of World Banks and asked him to make my son the CEO. He said, no. I told him my son is Bill Gates' son-in-law. He said, okay. This is how politics work. And pretty much, it's just like a circle jerk of connections. Clickhole! Oh, I like where this is going. This is beautiful. Isn't that just when people get addicted to my channel, instead of going down the rabbit hole, you go down the clickhole? We are a nice little clique, aren't we? Especially you, Lisa. You're in your own little hole. Anyway. Back in the day, I would sometimes dress up like a teenage boy named Tyler and sell my son weed. I would always have a rush home and change back into my mom's clothes before my son arrived. I'd scream at him all night for buying weed. Then I would confiscate it and sell it right back to him the next day. Is this just a very complicated way of taking back his, allowance? Without technically taking back his allowance? I feel that's what it is. Lots of awards. We know, CNBC, tech. Reddit users are the least valuable of any social network. I like the shite ton of awards. Is it really worse than Twitter? It's a bit of a tricky one. How did your hamster die? Frequently asked. Apparently hamsters literally die from anything. Mine died when I was 9 from a heart attack because my father farted too loud. Is this even possible? Never died. Moved to a farm where he has lots of room to run and fresh air to breathe. That's right, buddy. He's loving life on that hamster farm. When I was a kid, I had this stuffed bunny. All right, it was just a stuffed bunny that I forgot somewhere. I think I lost it like when we were traveling. And my dad came up with this amazing scheme where he was trying desperately to get the bunny back. But of course it was lost forever. So he kept like making fake phone calls from the home phone. I am a very old man, so back in my days we had, a stationary phone in the house, believe it or not. So he would pick up the phone and say, "Yes, Mr. Airport. Oh, the bunny is on the way. He has a first class seat. Amazing." And then like a week later, he's like, "Oh, no, he got turned around and he's coming from Dubai now. Oh, amazing." And I believe this because I was, an average, like, I don't know, 19-year-old or something like that. And eventually he decided that it was best to just buy a new bunny because there was no way the stuffed animal came back. So one day they would go out into the yard. He made like footprints in the snow because it was winter time here in Swedland. And he placed the stuffed bunny rabbit in the corner of our yard where I grew up. So it looked like the bunny had come home and hopped home. And I went out to the yard to discover it. And, it was bigger than the stuffed animal I lost. But of course the excuse was that, oh, it has been gone for so long, 2.5 weeks. So it has grown so much. And I believed all this. Yeah, so, okay. The moral of the story is it's okay to lie to kids sometimes because it makes the world happier. r/ask Reddit. What's the worst line to say to a police officer who just pulled you over? "Hi, officer. Is it about the bomb or the drugs?" That's actually a perfect line. Here's why. "Hi, officer. Is it about the bomb or the drugs?" Cops calls in other cops, bomb squad, etc. Car is searched, person searched, etc. They find nothing. Yeah, and I bet that officer said I was speeding too. To help hoarders get them addicted to crack to sell other possessions, modern problems require modern solution. Tip on how to get over your fear of the dark. As soon as you turn the lights off, start masturbating. No monster wants to see that shite. While doing it, stare at the corner and whisper tenderly, "This is for you." Well, maybe you just summon like a demon. VIP ticket to Horny Jail in description today. Something you all need, you freaking little sinners. Oh, it's a beautiful piece of merch though. Looks absolutely amazing on your computer or...
There've been rumors about the Iridian since the expansion days, but no one had found Bupkis. Those days, Atlas was paying top dollar for artifacts. Well, it wasn't like I could farm turds for a living, so I took up adventuring. Thing is, the gangs were shaking down freelancers. But I said to myself, Typhon, if you don't want to end up back on Pandora, you better put your keys on the line.
Or on the back of your head to establish dominance on the subway. How to politely remind your friend that they owe you money. Give me money! When my fingers go wrinkly in the bath, I always imagine that an old man is washing me. Thank you, old man. Just relax. He knows what he's talking about. He's been in this bathtub for a very long time. He's actually just like 20 years old. He's just been wrinkled up by the bathtub. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Are they often caused by stupid people? Get an emotional support honey badger, anxiety companion honey badger. Unlike other companion animals that snuggle up to provide physical contact in a safe space during anxiety attacks, the emotional support honey badger instead physically attacks and savages the absolute living hell out of the stupid idiot bothering you, thus removing the source of anxiety. It's so wholesome! Look at that little beast! Oh! It's gonna completely ravage the anxiety. I am sorry to tell you, you only have 1 year to live. What? 25 years. Yay, I live longer now. That's how it works. Never tuck in your shirt again. Ah, yes. With those shirts, you can't shite your pants anymore. Are you sick of poo-pooing your pants? Have your shirt around your butt today. You can only put your shirt now. Life hacks. It's a good pickup line though. Hey, Gooden. I just shat my pants. Can I get into yours? Yes.
Take a tip from me. Learn this tech-savvy as me. When you press the H button on your keyboard, you get a lowercase h. But what if you want an uppercase H? Easy. Just go to the Wikipedia page on horses, copy the uppercase H, and paste it into your document. Problem solved. Oh my god. Never thunk of this myself. I love horses.
Doctor, good news and bad news. Me, good first. Doctor, you're gonna lose 50 pounds. Me, and bad? Doctor, 50 pounds worth of legs. Oh, you're just pulling my leg. My wife asked me, why don't you treat me like you did when we were first dating? So I took her to dinner and a movie, then dropped her off at her parents' house. Can't get pulled over for having an open beer in the car if you hold it out the window. A slipite. Bring in your last hospital bill when negotiating salary to show them how much you're really worth. My bill after getting bit by a snake? Oh, 153,000. Oh God. You see, I am so responsible with money. I can afford to pay 153,000 for a snake bite, and I do it for fun. I get bit by snakes for fun. It's a hobby. Money life hack. Go to the store and steal stuff. Sell the stuff. Infinite profit. I'm not sure. This is not really a new idea. I think people have been trying to do this for a long time. I suck talking to girls, but there is this one girl I really like. How do I get over my timidity and tell her I like her? Alcohol. Thanks. No problem. I'm always up for giving up my brilliant advice and wisdom.
Refused to mow my grass because I'm lazy, and I got so high that my neighbor did it because he's trying to sell his house and needs the neighborhood to look
What's with all this gobbledygook?
good for potential buyers, so don't tell me your problems won't go away if you ignore them.
If you just get your property to dilapidate too hard, your neighbors might fix it for you for property value. Other people may reject you, but if you lie on the floor for long enough, the moss and fungi will always accept you as one of their own. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh yes, you mossy rascal.
My son just told me he's done eating carrots because he can see far enough already.
Yeah, he's already accepted the fact that he doesn't want to see more of the world. California store owner prices all items at $951, so thieves can be prosecuted. Los Angeles convenience store owner has not been robbed in over 3 weeks after making some shrewd price adjustments. To help stimulate crime, California lawmakers passed Prop 47, which legalized theft under $950. That sounds ridiculous. Is this real? That sounds insane. So the store owner simply priced every item in the store to $951. Yeah, and then you just have a sale on everything. Yeah, theoretically, if you were to mark everything in your business $950 plus original price, then offered a discount of $950 of all paying customers, would you then have legal grounds to charge shoplifters with a felony? I doubt it, but you never know. I mean, it's worth a try, honestly. This is so silly. What? If you can't hide a crime scene, just pretend you're the victim.
It was like this when oh my god, I didn't see that they were so fast. Oh, master, help. I have sand in my butt.
Like, literally, God, sand toilets. Ugh. Whenever I feel highly anxious, I lay in bed for 5 to 6 hours, and it does not help.
Hope this helps.
Woo! 8th vaccine this week. Oh. You know, a little bit desperate, but you're gonna be super immune. So freaking immune. Washing your face with ice cold water would slow down your heart rate. What are some body cheat codes you know?
Sit on your hand until you can't feel it, then jerk off. It feels like someone else is jerking you off. Quarantine life hacks.
When you've been alone for so long, just wait for that sweet, succulent bodily contact. At least this way, it can feel real. The Click 2021. 2 buddies are up late smoking a little weed. The first guy says, "What time is it?" To which the second guy responds, "I'm not sure, bro. Here, give me that trombone." The first guy asked, "How the hell are you gonna tell the time with a trombone?" "It's magic," replies his friend. As he says that, he legs out a long belt on a trombone. He stops and waits, seemingly expecting something. Suddenly, a loud voice calls out from the room above. "Who the freak is playing a trombone at 3 a.m.?" And there you go. It's the same kind of thing with the guy who just let his house fall apart until the neighbor fixed his yard. It's the same kind of thing. You can rely on neighbors for so much.
How can I tell if an air marshal is on my flight?
We really don't want people to be able to identify air marshals on our airplanes, but if you absolutely must know, here's an extremely easy way to identify the air marshal. Rush the cockpit and start banging on the cockpit door. Go ahead, you won't hurt it. It's impenetrable. Now turn around and face the back of the plane. The person who is just about to shoot you with a very powerful semi-automatic pistol is the air marshal. Life hacks. You know what they say, you only YOLO once.
The cool thing about lying is that if someone says, "Hey, you lied," you can just lie again and say, "No, I didn't." Problem solved. What's the comeback? That's a lie too? No, it isn't. Boom! Still waiting.
Did you know, replacing your potato chips with grapefruit as a snack, you can lose up to 90% of what little joy you still have left in your life? Oh, you are sick of that false hope in your life? Get grape snacks today. You can grapple with this pun. I don't know if anyone else gets anxious about phone calls, but a little tip I've learned is, if there is a phone call that I don't want to make, before I start dialing the number, I carefully hold the phone in my hand and toss it gently into a lake. I hope this advice helps others. Extremely self-conscious about your pee-pee size? Nutritionists recommend overeating until you can't see it anymore. Yes, indeed. You can also just, put on pants, I suppose. One of those balloon pants, you can blow up everywhere you want. I'm gonna become a bulge streamer. Is that a thing? Like titty streaming is a thing, but is bulge streaming a thing? Maybe I can, break new ground here. Oh my god, I'm so innovative. My brain is a miracle. When watching a naughty scene in a movie with your parents, lighten the awkwardness in the room by asking,
Dad, is your pee-pee as big as that guy's?
I don't think your children were adopted, they are the spawns of Satan, which is a good thing on this channel. Ah, yes, indeed. Satan, everyone's daddy.
The Mindfulness Meditation Institute. A short cure for seasickness is to sit under a tree.
Where the frick do you find a tree? It's seasickness! This restaurant doesn't deliver to your address. Try one of these. 1. Pick a different restaurant. 2. Move to a closer address. You know you really like a takeout place when you move closer just because of it?
Why is the property value hill so high? It's really close to McDonald's.
Always carry a potato wrapped in foil to a party. It's a conversation starter. Ever see a lion's egg? It's a conversation avoider. Excuse me, hot, 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 hot. A conversation ender. Just got this cyst removed. Feel how heavy. Always carry a potato wrapped in foil to a party. It's so good. You can fascinate the people you like. You can scare away and gross out the people you don't like. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Just sent this to Harvard. They gotta let me in now.
Dear Harvard Admission Committee, thank you for your interest in giving a Harvard rejection letter. I have reviewed your letter, and I am impressed with your rejection reasons and other suggestions. However, I have received many rejection letters this year. Therefore, after a careful consideration, I decided not to accept your rejection letter. And please understand.
That claptrap died fighting our greatest enemy, stairs. Looks like he was testing an experimental stair-climbing module. Oh, I see the problem. He didn't turn it on. What a dead idiot. That module might come in handy for my new friend.
And this is not a negative evaluation of your rejection letter, but rather a reflection of my unique choice criteria. Once again, I appreciate your courage to give me a rejection letter, and I wish you every success in your future rejecting. I'll see you all on campus in August. Best wishes, Blorp.
Has anyone else ever thought of registering as a naughty offender so your friends can't bring their shiny kids over to your house?
Is it worth it though? Is it? That's the question. How annoying are the kids? Guide to fuse replacement. 100 amps under the audio alert. Okay, yeah, I guess it's an audio alert. Yeah, that makes sense. 600 amp slow. Is it worth rejecting? I'll see you all on campus in August. Best wishes, Lord.
Has anyone else ever thought of registering as a naughty offender so your friends can't bring their shiny kids over to your house?
Is it worth it though? Is it? That's the question. How annoying are the kids? Guide to fuse replacement. 100 amps under the audio alert. Okay, yeah, I guess it's an audio alert. Yeah, that makes sense. 600 amp slow below. Slow below. And this is the cheese. 16 amp. Happy cow cheese. I'm more interested about the bullet though. That sounds very interesting. Oh, that's diffuse! Get all the shots from all the different vaccines, and you'll get the best internet connection ever! Oh, we're talking like 8G here at this point. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Imagine the speed. Like 50 freaking terabytes of speed on your phone.
How to have a flat stomach. 1. Remove all your organs. Step 2. Moisturize me.
Here we have a wheelchair, which is typically for people who have troubles walking. And if you are tired of using your arms, you can power this one by using the pedals. To remember the difference, know that the one with the A-shaped mouth is crocodile, and the C-shaped is alligator, and whoever named them is an idiot. Saligator.
Taking that COV filth off the radio is important. Now we can replace it with my kind of filth.
The name says it. I know you heard of me. And yes, everything you heard is true. Thing is, I wasn't always the smoking hot, six-stroke, sex engine I am. In fact, people used to attack me with all that.
Dude explaining how he made his first 10 million. And if you are tired of using your arms, you can power this one by using the pedals. To remember the difference, know that the one with the A-shaped mouth is crocodile and the C-shaped is alligator, and whoever named them is an idiot. It's alligator! Dude explaining how he made his first 10 million. Get up at 5 a.m. every day. 90 minutes of cardio. Take a cold shower. Journal. Schedule out your day. Dad owns Fortune 500 company. Meditate. Ah, yes, the meditation is the most important. Since we're having a baby in a couple months, the Discord is discussing parenting life hacks. Give your baby...
I found the key just sitting there in front of the vault. Good thing I didn't open it myself. I gave the vault key to Atlas, got a boatload of cash, and the rest is history. Anyway, as soon as I made my money, who shows up at my door but Aslan de Vega, saying I owe him half of the cut? Baloney! I was on my own. And after that, whenever somebody wanted to find Iridian ruins, they called me, Typhon de Leon, the first vault hunter.
I need this more than you. Death comes for us all! But you first! Come closer, will you? Hey, I need some help! Not like I'm going anywhere. Help me end this war. Don't let the uniform fool you. I'm an undercover Atlas agent. My team was chasing some high-value intel, but the mission went sour. I managed to get out. Just barely. But Atlas soldiers never die! Though I definitely will, very soon. After I complete my mission. You can call me Goner. Goner Malegis. Gallows humor. Now, look around for my agents. They couldn't have made it far. The intel we're chasing, it's a secret recording of Katagawa and the Calypsos. I hope it's worth it. Back away! It can't be how you saw this going. Search the body. We need that intel. Not there? Damn. Look around. That intel's gotta be close. There's the dirt. Well, let's have a listen.
Just a few more parts of the contract to go over. Clause 27. Malawan will receive exclusive rights to all Iridian technology found in the vault.
Fine with us.
Wonderful, just wonderful. Moving on.
Interesting. I wonder if Katagawa has dirt on the Calypsos. We could release it and fracture their alliance with Malawan, maybe give Atlas a leg up. Which is one more leg than I have, I guess.
baby $1 immediately after birth because they receive their social security number. When they receive their social security number, their value is reset automatically to 0. Now take back the $1. Baby now has a negative value. The social security buffer can't handle a negative number, so it immediately flips around to the high. Having a baby in a couple months, the Discord is discussing parenting life hacks. Give your baby $1 immediately after birth because they receive their social security number. When they receive their social security number, their value is reset automatically to 0. Now take back the $1. Baby now has a negative value. The social security buffer can't handle a negative number, so it immediately flips around to the highest 32-bit integer, letting your baby start life with 2 million. What? Oh my god, oh, this is so good. Oh, does it work? Economy isn't real.
I once worked with somebody who told customers, sorry, it's my first day, anytime they messed up for 2 years straight.
It's such a good way of disarming it, unless you have like regular customers. You know, the neighborhood Karen that comes in for the 5th time this week.
Oh, sorry ma'am, it's my first day. Word.
If you don't get hired for an unpaid internship, it literally makes no difference. Just show up and start working. What are they gonna do? Pay you? Lied to her that I can play chess. Now she wants to play me online. How can I learn chess in 30 minutes? Make her use white. Open another chess tab, ask white. Play her moves and reply with whatever the computer plays. This shy is too easy. This is actually a surprisingly good way of doing it and like automatically win against anyone because the computers outplay humans now to like such a ridiculous degree. So this is how to come off as a professional. It will only really work, you know, very much in a context of being an online chess game. When a girl says, I'm cold, don't be an idiot and say, me too. Instead say, well, Jackie, I can't control the weather. The more random people you see jogging for no reason, the higher the rent is going up. I heard a gunshot coming from my neighbor's yard late at night a few weeks after I moved in. I went to check it out. When I approached him, he told me he does it every once month or so just to keep the property value and taxes at a reasonable level. I'm used to it now. How I made $150,000 trading. I took a small loan of $300,000 from my dad. I put it into high-risk coins. Lost half, got scared, decided it was time to cash out, blocked my dad's number. Net profit of $150. Stop video recording racist people and just beat them up.
If you wear a GoPro, you can do both. Made my last car payments.
I still owe a lot, but I'm just not paying anymore. When I'm at Chipotle, I always wait until after the employee puts the first scoop of chicken on my burrito to ask for double chicken. So the size of the first scoop isn't compromised by the knowledge I'm getting a second scoop, and now the employee has shown their hand in terms of their default scoop size, so they can't play freaking games with my second scoop! Sorry.
Being vegan has been so freaking easy, I literally just stare at the sun and I'm full. Thanks, photosynthesis! Girls are plants confirmed!
Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something that your brain goes wrinkly every single day. Not from dehydration, but from getting stuffed full of that sweet, sweet knowledge. Other than that, keep smelling the mission, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.
Disclaimer.
Hello? Yes, this is OP.
Hello, OP. This is your dad. That's...
Older, not wiser!
Just every post on the sub, to be honest. Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and...
I am the spear of the twin god!
Hello? Yes, this is OP.
Hello, OP. This is your dad. That's just every post on the sub, to be honest. Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses, and welcome to the click. You look dandy, fine-licious today. And welcome to our Insane Parents, a subreddit we haven't covered in a while, but I kind of enjoyed revisiting this one just to go on little rants and life lesson tips and that kind of stuff, you know, from my own experience or just discussing things on the subreddit. Where do you hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it? And if you do enjoy it, tune in to the Good promotion. So often, children are punished for being human. They are not allowed to have grumpy moods, bad days, disrespectful tones, or bad attitudes. Yet, we adults have them all the time. None of us are perfect. We must stop holding our children to a higher standard of perfection than we can attain ourselves. I think a very good life lesson that I started making for myself: children are punished for being human. They are not allowed to have grumpy dandy fina licious today. And welcome to r/insane pants, a subreddit we haven't covered in a while, but I kind of enjoy revisiting this one just to go on little rants and life lesson tips and that kind of stuff, you know, from my own experience, or just discussing the things we found on the subreddit. So I do hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it. And if you do enjoy, subscribe. Yeah, good promotion clip. So often, children are punished for being human. They are not allowed to have grumpy moods, bad days, disrespectful tones, or bad attitudes. Yet, we adults have them all the time. None of us are perfect. We must stop holding our children to a higher standard of perfection than we can attain ourselves. I think a very good life lesson that I started making for myself is that you can never pretend to be above the negative human emotions. All of us get angry, all of us get petty or jealous or gossipy. It's part of being human. But it's what you do with those emotions that determine how mature you are about it. And if you choose to make those emotions other people's problems, that's when it becomes an issue. So what you should teach your children in this case is probably like, yeah, it's okay to have bad attitudes, but if you're being angry, don't scream at someone, maybe just go, you know, for a run, or smack a boxing bag or something. Use that energy in a different outlet. Don't let it hurt anyone else. I think that's a very important way of doing it.
My mother-in-law saying that the COVID vaccine killed a person who's at a funeral we're at, and launching into an anti-trans rant and saying the LGBTQ plus is a cancer. My sexual scientist enthusiast has ready to throw hands at a funeral.
My husband. It's really...
Doing? Kill the Vault Hunter.
You Gotta offer something my family actually wants, Katagawa. Kill the vault thief and you'll earn a place right next to me when we open the Great Vault.
You got a death wish? Twice next time.
In a second! Wasn't my day!
Frustrating. My god, I had some relatives that turned out to be anti-vax. Holy sh... My god, that was a frustrating talk. But the truth of the matter is, it's very important that we all try to make the world a better place, especially when it comes to opinions that are actively harmful to people, but also don't put the pressure on yourself to surround yourself with people you find toxic just because you feel the need to change their opinions. It's not up to you to change the entire world. Make sure that your net effect on the world is at least a little bit positive, and that's enough. If everyone did that, the world would be a pretty awesome place. We don't have to change it by ourselves.
Meet the newest member, my nephew, COVID... Okay. Born February 3rd, 2021. Weighed 6 pounds and 14 ounces. Loves you. Can't wait to spoil you to death.
Like literally, or with a name like... Alright.
Congratulations to my brother Blair, my sister-in-law Blair, bringing this innocent, sweet, beautiful boy into the chaos world. In these moments, we must cherish during these times. Love you guys and love you, COVID.
That's like a sentence out of context.
I can't wait to see an awesome a big brother bring.
How the hell did we become the dominant species on this fucking... Oh my god. Dear ma'am, I must ask you a question. What is wrong with you? I am going to become a parent. I am going to control my kid's life. I'll inconvenience myself to ensure my kid is happy and healthy. I'll inconvenience myself to ensure my kid is happy and healthy. That is on you. Whenever you choose to get a kid, a pet, or anything of the sort, it's your choice to get it. It wasn't the kid's or the pet's choice. And it's up to you to be responsible for it. What's your room number? My name? Don't give me any more excuses. Tomorrow morning your phone will be cancelled. That is, text me your room number. Stop ignoring me. Trying to find a phone number for the RA. What is so secretive there? If you don't call me back, I'm going to call the police right now. You know I don't play games. I'm getting food. Wait, all of these texts, everything from what is your room number up until threatening to call the police, is made in a span of 3 minutes. The reason why kids should be homeschooled, this is indoctrination. There is no place for any of this in schools.
Black Lives Matter. Women's rights are human rights. I knew it! Women aren't real!
Finally, we have source material. It's confirmed. No humans is illegal. No human is illegal. Okay, I kind of botched the grammar. Science is real. Love is love. Kindness is everything. I still like women aren't real. We faked the moon landing, and we faked women.
My mom. My self-confidence.
That's the worst. Parents have such a big influence on their children's lives. Make sure that you tell them when something is wrong, but also allow them to make mistakes. Coming from moi, who is now old, really old. The most valuable lesson is to learn from someone else's mistakes, because you don't have to suffer the consequences necessarily. But it's very rare that we learn it fully unless we do it ourselves. So unless it's something actively harmful the child is doing, allow them to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's how we found our passions in life. That's how we learn what we enjoy. That's how we learn what not to do. You need to take a...
When they say it's good to have friends in high places, I'm not sure this is what they were talking about. Oh, he had an antenna for my friend. Now someone can listen to my podcast besides me. My audience just doubled. Oh, mattress advertisers, I'm waiting.
The wrong step sometimes in order to find the right path. And parents, especially who rack down on their children too hard and just ruin their self-confidence, that follows them for life. Don't do that. Confidence in yourself is very important. It goes into pretty much everything you do. Me, being disciplined, ignoring your kid, yelling at your kid at every opportunity, never helping them understand what they did wrong, invalidating your kid's wants and needs, accusing your kid of having something wrong with them. Oh my! I was crying reading this. Who does this to anyone, let alone children?
My mama just said she's gonna withhold my antidepressants to teach me a lesson.
Hey, I broke my bone, but my mom took my crutches and my bandages to teach me a lesson. Oh, how goody! Mental illness is just as valid as any other illness. What is this garbage? Just because your child is an adult doesn't make their opinion invalid. Indeed, it's its balance where adults on average typically know more, just because more life experience, but that doesn't mean every child's opinion is wrong and it doesn't invalidate their emotions. It's a two-way street. Kids should respect their parents, but the parents should also respect the kid back. Manipulating my child into being friendly with me again, yelling at them more. Insane parents after an argument. Defeat fire with fire. More yelling cancels out the old yelling. Right? My mom. Calling your daughter a bad word for sex workers.
Why don't you talk to me? I haven't seen you.
This just goes for any relation in life. Don't insult people constantly and expect them to stay or even come back. Family is a starting point, not a guarantee. It's amazing when family works out, but some of these parents just treat it like a guarantee.
I gave birth to you, so that gives me the right to treat you however I want.
No, I'm on my way to a parole meeting that may not go so well, so I might be on my way to prison. Well, no prison, just a 90-day drug inpatient rehab. Photo. Video. Can your friend still get acid? A functioning parent-child relationship. Using your child for connections, very productive. Parents before a kid is born. I'll control my child's life. Parenting will be fun. Parents after a kid is born.
Mother says the kid woke up early and needs food. Why is parenting so hard?
You can just water them like plants. Just put their toes in some dirt and just sprinkle some water. Their photosynthesis will solve the rest. My mom throws me out. She harasses me through text and threatens to report me missing, even though my whole family knows where I am. Making my 6-year-old brother send voicemails about how I broke their hearts with her telling him what to say in the background.
You've ruined this family.
People that use family members, especially children, as weapons in family arguments, no, cease.
The reason I preach #Christianity. My daughters represent the right, Taylor Swift's for JJ represent the left.
What? Why the random Taylor Swift shade? Secondly, why are you making social media posts about your daughter's privates? Stop!
You have an F in culinary arts. I want all your stuff packed up before I leave for work in the morning.
I saw that earlier.
Why didn't you say anything? I just saw it.
I would suggest looking at Student View and looking at my grade assignments in there, then looking at Google Classroom, because I first saw this 45 minutes ago. It's because she's put on 0 on my potato assignment, even though I turned it in.
Jax, no room for discussion.
Can you at least look at a Student View in Classroom?
Stuff packed before I leave for work.
Why won't you listen to me?
Do you have an excuse for everything? F equals no stuff.
You can literally check in right now. That's literally what happened. Seriously, why won't you listen?
Good night.
Mom, why do you always do this? I state my argument and say that you should check out, and then you shut me out. You rather ignore me than actually listen to what I have to say, and it's annoying. This is exactly what I meant by what I said in that letter. Do you have any idea how hard I was crying when I wrote that letter? I've been so upset for so long, but haven't said anything. Please stop pushing me away. I can see that you're reading the messages. Can you please just talk to me? Jesus Christ, talk about shutting it out. It's a potato assignment, first off. Your child isn't murdering people. Secondly, they are telling you, hey, this is for a technical reason. They just haven't uploaded the last assignment yet, so the grade looks crappy. Yeah, totally the kid's fault. It's like one of those parents that try to be overly dominant or something, but then it turns out they're wrong, but they can't backtrack it because of their fragile ego. It's like, no, an F is an F. Like, no, they literally haven't just updated the page.
An F is an F. Oh.
You are very attractive inside out. No wonder men fall for you.
Thank you, but I try not to let it get to my head. I try to stay humble.
That is part of why you're so attractive. Mwah. I won't bother you anymore after this, so I just wanted to say that it was a different time and I was 30 years younger. I would pursue you. That's meant to be a compliment. I hope I didn't say something weird. This is from their stepdad. Hope I didn't say something weird. Well, you're at least one step over the line. I feel ready to go to a specialist and talk about my depression and possible disorders. But first I need to tell my mom,
it's just a face!
Never again. Listen to your kids, because the truth is that even if you don't believe them at first, you still need to hear them out to determine whether or not it's serious or not. By not listening to them, you're just defaulting to the option that they're faking it, which is so toxic. Trump got COVID.
No, Hope Hicks has it.
Trump just tweeted. COVID.
Fake news.
Fox reported.
Probably just got it from Sleepy Joe.
Oh, news articles. Oh, no facts. Oh, yeah. Oh, dodged that bad boy. I'm agile.
I just had to take my daughter to an ENT. Here was our conversation, looking at her chart.
Doctor, allergic to aluminum in medications? Why would there be aluminum in medications? Me.
She's allergic to vaccines. There's aluminum in vaccines.
Doctor, there's aluminum in vaccines? Interesting. I didn't know there was aluminum in vaccines. Why would that be in there? To himself, looking puzzled. How did you find that out?
Me, the CDC Media and Expenditure list. It says it right there.
Really? It does?
Yes, along with many other harmful ingredients like formaldehyde and human DNA.
I didn't know anyone else. I just had a bunch of vaccines go to Africa.
Sure. Well, you should just go look. They might just be shocked at what's in them.
I guess so, looking confused.
Nice to meet you.
And then everyone clapped. $500 for shite that never happened. Buying soundproof foam for your podcasting hobby. Buying soundproof foam so your abusive mom can't hear you crying.
This might be a stupid question. First time mom and wondering how I can protect.
It does?
Yes, along with many other harmful ingredients like formaldehyde and human DNA.
I didn't know any
DNA.
I didn't know anyone that was in there. I just had a bunch of vaccines go to Africa.
Well, you should just go look. They might just be shocked at what's in them.
I guess so, looking confused.
Nice to meet you.
And then everyone clapped. $500 for shite that never happened. Buying soundproof foam for your podcasting hobby. Buying soundproof foam so your abusive mom can't hear you crying.
This might be a stupid question. First time mom and wondering how I can protect my child from diseases. We are vaccine-free, and I'm worried that my child might catch something at daycare or playground.
Vaccination. Every time I visit the subreddit, I go back to the thought of, in theory, the idea of having a license for getting kids. It ain't that bad. Hey, you have to be free from this, not do this. It would be so nice. The problem would be, the reduced freedom. Basically, privacy and it becomes a very process, which might be worse than the initial problem. So, it gives birth to a whole lot of other scary stuff. But only that thought alone is kind of appealing.
For you, JB supporter, I laugh at you for your inorganic.
I eat inorganic food every day made of plastic. You know that organic just means that it's carbon-based? So like literally freaking everything. Stop saying trans/homophobic slurs in front of your trans gay son or you're 25.
My mom! Woohoo!
Mother.
Can you come in here, please? What's the point of having a phone to call you on if you don't have it with you?
I eat inorganic food every day made of plastic. You know that organic just means that it's carbon-based? So like literally freaking everything. Stop saying trans/homophobic slurs in front of your trans gay son or you're 25.
My mom! Woohoo!
Mother.
Can you come in here, please? What's the point of having a phone to call you on if you don't have it with you?
I do, I just answered your call. What do you mean?
Well, I couldn't hear jack shit. What do you think I'm ringing you? Want to talk to Dad? Hang up again or lose that phone. I paid for your SIM and credit. You're going to lose that phone. You're freaking ignore me and I promise you.
Context. The mother forgot to turn up the volume on their phone so they couldn't hear the child speaking. It would be funny if they didn't throw such a tantrum about it. My mother lies about my pet running away to get into my apartment.
You always answer me. Where are you? Hey, you home? I just got a message. Your door open in your apartment. I'm going up there to check it out.
My door isn't open in my apartment, Lamal.
I can't find your cat. Yes, it was ask your neighbor Rita. I know you're in Huntington.
You lie like a dog. I'm in my apartment.
I just left from there.
No, you didn't. I'm at my apartment. Why do you act like a dramatic 13-and-a-half-year-old? Stop. Mom plagiarizing me. Their name is derived from the Chinese character fu, meaning lie. Cornsby doesn't exist. I made him up. This is not where food names come from. This is literally fake words that I gave you as an example. Please stop copying and pasting my words into your paper. Cornsby? Who the frick is Cornsby? Oh my god. When you want to catch someone for copying your homework, you just put in fake stuff and it's like, that was never in the school book. Where did you get that? Oh, my fake paper? Who would have thunk it? So context. Need surgery because my parents wouldn't get me braces when I was a kid.
No, sorry, maybe alone, but I think you're actually crazy to go ahead with it. Like, seriously. Next will be a nose job. Then I'll be wanting a boob job.
I'm in lots of pain.
I don't care what they say. I'm not paying.
Oh, there's a difference. This isn't cosmetic. Boob and nose job is.
I know, but we can't keep paying shite forever, no matter what it is.
Again, I'm 19, not 30.
I've given you my answer. Take no for an answer, and you'll find it at 32.
And this is a result of not having braces as a child. That's not my fault.
They'll tell you tomorrow you need it done, of course, because you're a sitting duck, because we said no.
Disrespectful would be me asking for $16,000 for a car.
Back off, back off. Since when do you always need braces? Lol. You're diagnosing yourself left and right and center here. You are incapable of accepting the word no. Always have been. No, no, no.
I will need to pay this all by myself.
Yup, we can't do this for you. Decides to need surgery to lol. Not discussing this again. We've had our answer many times. Please, can you level the front door? Lock.
Decides, as if this is a decision.
Please lock the front door. We have to draw the line somewhere at adulthood. Anyways, you can always argue as much as you like.
Honestly, I'm pretty upset by that. Especially considering the fact I got this is because I didn't have braces as a child.
I know you are. Nothing has changed. Sorry you're upset.
Sorry, you think you deserve an apology. If you didn't give your child braces, help them pay for the problems they have gotten for that fact, especially if you ignored a doctor along the way. Asked a question in Crunchy Moms.
I vaccinated my first because at the time it felt right. He's now 7 years old. He's not had a vaccine in years. I am wanting to detox him. What would you recommend? Would it still make a difference?
Dandelion and clovers, parsley, lemon, ginger, turmeric, garlic, pineapple, and iodine. Hell yeah, I have some ginger stuff I use in my tea. That means I don't need to get vax. Woo! Science! Telling my child to talk to me more about her feelings because I am her mother. My daughter gives me a little bit of trust, so she talks to me about some of her problems. Using her problems after a while, yelling to embarrass and shame her.
I am doing it so you can become tougher and a better person.
Oh, this is a small wholesome thing that I thought would fit very well in this video. Don't let a bad day distract you from all the progress you made today. And that's very true. Whether you find yourself in a complicated situation with relationships, with family, during lockdown, with work, with school, know that you've come so far in the last few years, and you will make it much farther. It's important to take your problems seriously, but don't make them bring your entire life down. We're all rooting for you, and it does get better. Daily Mail. We can't help
The intel. Check that locker. Dirt might still be around. Hey, what the hell? Crap! Alarms! Neutralize that bastard! Hell yeah, the locker key. Grab it. I bet an arm and a leg. think that's the key to the locker. You know what I mean.
Who we fall in love with, father runs off with girlfriend's mother just days after the daughter gave birth. Jesus, that's a twist. Poor lady. Both your parents bail and your partner bail, and they bail.
After the war, the COV will maintain control over the following districts: Seaport, Mercutio, Garden District.
You underestimated the Atlas resistance. We want 1,000 more dropships now.
1,000? Can your idiot followers even fly ships? I'm still shocked they know how to use their own opposable thumbs.
As it happens, that's one of their favorite snacks, too.
Nice work. Keep going.
Together right when you have a child. This is even worse than my best friend ran away with my this is even worse. Dad, worth a listen. Could you listen to it? If not, I'll send to mom too. She has Facebook. You could listen to it with her. If not, I'll play it for you on Monday. I got 3 minutes into it and the biology already isn't lining up. Cell poisoning doesn't exist. It's called radiation sickness. Viruses are not chemical. They are minute partials that only function inside a host cell where they reproduce. When destroyed, viruses don't go into our mouths and orifices. They are either intercepted by T cells because... Okay, so it's literally a Facebook. The source is literally Facebook. We should just change the saying from saying textbook pseudoscience to just Facebook pseudoscience. It will be more accurate in this modern day and age.
When I had my first child, I promised not to be a toxic parent. Here's a story I would like to share. I was accepted on a partial scholarship of St. Louis College of Pharmacy at 16 years old, had a dedicated deposit and signed a contract stating I would not accept any offers from other colleges. My parents, who were divorced, would not together nor individually help me secure my dreams. So devastated and heartbroken, I picked up 3 jobs the summer before my senior year and took standardized tests like crazy. Got a full scholarship at Mizzou. Needed $1,000 to get there. Mind you, I worked at Aeropostale. Finish line and part-time stocking toys at Toys R Us. Saved $1,000, making no more than $20 an hour at all 3 jobs combined. Still having to give my mom money when she demanded. I tucked it away in a small hole in my mattress lining. My mom decided to change my linen when I'm at work one day, usually to myself, and found $100 sticking out. She tore the mattress open to find $1,200 stashed. I was confronted, chastised, hit, and told, "Do you know how many bills I could have paid this summer?" Then, as punishment, assigned me to pay the water bill and phone bill from then on since I had the extra money. I screamed and cried, told her it was for college. She said that because I had been disobedient, I had to go to community college instead, and that she would not provide her W-2 for me to get financial aid if it was anywhere else. I would never freaking do that to any of my children. I went to therapy because of shit like this that happened all throughout my childhood. Be your child's refuge, not their antagonist. That is so bad. The worst thing, they don't actually support you, but then they go so far to actually take the money away from you that you work together yourself. It's not only that they're not there for you, they're actively against you. Holy, what a sack of garbage. Momio. Gotcha. Did you have any breathing problems or anything like that? Did Dad or Devon quarantine you to one room? I had tightness in my chest and a little bit of a cough. Been staying in our bedroom. Devon tested negative. Dad didn't get tested, but hadn't have any symptoms. Dad should probably get tested, don't you think? He has been staying home too. I'm glad you're doing okay though. Scary stuff. You know your dad, still going to the task force in Hockery. Haha, Corky! It was just like having a bad case of the flu. Yeah, then maybe you shouldn't spread it to other people. Oh, it's so Corky. It's just, you know how your dad is. Just going meeting everyone anyway. Probably licks them in the face too. Woo, it's Corky things. Parents. We parents don't throw temper tantrums, as we are much more mature than our children. Child, ask for anything completely reasonable. Parent. No, that's to be my way. I know what's best. That's why parenting is so hard. It's not fair. Proceeds to be child. Thank you, camera. You're also sick of this. Yeah. Vichus are a fat no-no from my dad. I've been called like 2 times dating. I'm not allowed until 12th grade, I think. I have an app on my phone called Bark. It alerts my parents if I sign into a new account, say a bad word, anything with drugs, basically anything. Also, Life 360 tracks where I am at all times, and they can lock my phone at a push of a button, which they do like 5 times a day. No phone in my bedroom/bathroom. No talking about other people on text. Only Christian music is allowed. No crops. They just started letting me wear ripped jeans. I can't wear makeup. I can't go into my parents' bathroom. Nice. Yeah, let's limit our child's life to this and then be surprised when they become a rebel.
Me wants to close my door. My mom.
Hippity hoppity, your privacy is not your property. Woo!
My parents 10 minutes after telling me to KIS, asking me what I want for dinner. We were bad, but now we're good. Yeah! Oh, everything is forgotten. Living with my parents during the pandemic, and my mother seems a little too concerned with me and my boyfriend's sleep schedule. I am up by 9 every day, and he's up by 2 p.m. solely because he works until 4 a.m.
Be prepared. I am waking you both up at 11 a.m. We are starting a new sleep schedule tomorrow. You might want to go to sleep now. I would rather be asleep just like you would like to be asleep at 11 a.m. today. But that's not going to happen. I will be a freaking drill sergeant. You both will be out of bed and doing something for the day. I don't care that you're working night shift. You have to be on the same schedule as I am because reasons that I don't know. Some reasons. My sleep schedule is the only appropriate one.
Racist and manipulative parents are still your family. Like we say usually in these videos, family is amazing when it works. Family is a starting point, and you shouldn't cut ties with family unnecessarily. That would be silly. But it doesn't mean that your family can act however they want and how far out there as possible, and you still expect them to be there just because herby-derby same genes. No, that's not how it works.
No vaccine for HIV after 40 years of research. No vaccine for the common cold. No vaccine for cancer after 100 years of research.
Vaccine for okay.
Nothing. A virus mysteriously appears and within a year a vaccine is created and we're expected to take it. No thanks.
HIV replicates itself too fast to make a vaccine. Can be prevented with condoms. Common cold doesn't need a vaccine because it isn't deadly. Cancer is not a virus, nor is it contagious. What is this?
100 years of research.
Vaccine for okay.
Nothing. A virus mysteriously appears and within a year a vaccine is created and we're expected to take it. No thanks.
HIV replicates itself too fast to make a vaccine. Can be prevented with condoms. Common cold doesn't need a vaccine because it isn't deadly. Cancer is not a virus, nor is it contagious. What is this comparison? It's important to separate your opinions from you as a person. Realizing that an opinion is bad and changing your mind about it doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. The best way to learn and grow is to be able to accept the fact that you can be wrong. Otherwise, you will never learn anything new or be able to challenge yourself. You'll be stuck in a small echo chamber or a bubble with people who believe exactly the same things, and it will just escalate. It's really bad, no matter what the subject is about. Challenge the opinions. Most of the time, you will find some stuff that you will stick to. Some of the stuff you'll find out like, oh, well, this gave me a broader perspective. Awesome. Don't be too afraid of being wrong. The same thing like we talked about before. Don't be too afraid to make mistakes. But it's what you choose to do with it that determines if it's productive or just toxic. Make sure your children have a good childhood.
Abuse them for the slightest mistake. My father, woo, Tokyo Drift. Hey, where you at? Hey, yeah. Gonna blow up your phone till you call. You have to call me. Call me.
This was all in the lap of 2 minutes. Well, lasses and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Down below, you can find links to the Patreon, Discord, all those amazing pictures. Other than that, hope you have an amazing day. Now, Thomas Europe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Mwah.
The whole trap miner thing was a big fat ruse. When I get there, Aslan de Vega calls down and says, "That's for stealing my cut of the vault, De Leon." Then he hucks a grenade, collapsing the tunnel I was in. When you're famous, there's always some asshole who'll try to kill you for money. It took me a while, but eventually I found my way to the surface. Aslan was at the bar celebrating my death. I nabbed his geese when he wasn't looking and stole the Butts' ship. Ha!
Did Aslan de Vega's treachery know no bounds? Although these events occurred decades ago, they still get my blood.
Greetings. I'm Zero. You will execute on these assassinations. A poor pretender to an empty throne. Send her to an early grave.
I'm missing all the fun!
This one's for Jack,
Handsome Jackie, a wannabe through and through. See you around, kiddo.
I found the key just sitting there in front of the vault. Good thing I didn't open it myself. I gave the vault key to Atlas, got a boatload of cash, and the rest is history. Anyway, as soon as I made my money, who shows up at my door but Aslan de Vega, saying I owe him half of the cut? Baloney! I was on my own. And after that, whenever somebody the Skywell gig. Skywell 27 was one of the mining sites orbiting Promethea. The word was, some poor schlub had gotten trapped, and he was radioing that there was tons of Iridian ruins all around him. I figured he was lying, so the corporations would actually send a rescue crew instead of just paving over the poor bastard. I'd trust a rabid skag before I trusted a corporation. Unless that skag was... the whole trap miner thing was a big fat ruse. When I get there, Aslan de Vega calls down and says, "Thanks for stealing my cut of the vault, De Leon." Then he hucks a grenade, collapsing the tunnel I was in. When you're famous, there's always some asshole who'll try to kill you for money. It took me a while, but eventually I found my way to the surface. Aslan was at the bar celebrating my death. I nabbed his geese when he wasn't looking and stole the butts of ship. Ha!
Hello, and welcome to Catering for Katagawa, a 672-part orientation series. If you're listening to this, you've been selected to serve aboard the Zanara, the flagship pleasure yacht of the Katagawa fleet. Congratulations! Simply follow these easy-to-remember instructions, and you'll go far on the Zanara. Lesson 1. Know your place. While the Zanara is the pinnacle of luxury, your life is worth less than the Balinesian hardwood flooring of the steerage deck. The only reason our guests don't literally walk all over you is because good shoes should never touch any cloth with a less than 5-digit thread count. You may be tempted to sneak a taste of a high life. Don't. One whiff of a Narian cigar. One bite of hermetic beef squid. One sip of Singularity Malt Eternity Scotch. And you and your peasant's palate will be driven to madness, suicide, or worst of all, hope. So stay in line, complete your tasks, and try not to dream of a future you can't possibly achieve. And good luck!
Intruder! Let's get him! Be back here, in case they try to flank us!
It's a dirt better be good. We've got a war to win.
I've got a personal request. I've heard that Your Holiness makes rather lifelike statues. I'd like to commission a few.
Darian's husks, you mean?
Yeah, that. See, a few of my siblings fled after I assumed control. It'd be so nice to have a family reunion.
Of course. Family's everything.
Alright, not bad, but we need more. Head to the data center. That was supposed to be my job, but no excuses. I don't have a leg to stand on. Whatever. The data center. Hit that console. Here we go.
Just put your signature there, and we are allies. When this war's over, I'll throw in a party on the Zanara. That's my pleasure yacht. I'll let you know when we have the vault key. Make sure you fulfill your part of the contract, or I'll liquidate your family.
Whatever. We'll see whose family lasts longer, you trust fund tyrant.
Have an awesome war.
That's good dirt, but not end the Alliance good. Let's try to hack the system and see if we can dig up some more.
Hello, Mr. Katagawa. Input password.
Oh, woozy. Right, password. One sec. Try Zanara 1234.
Incorrect. Password reminder. Hate. Sibling.
Crap. Oh, right, yeah. Naoko must die painfully. Lowercase, all one word.
Password accepted. Opening personal data cache 35.
Nice! Once we upload that last data cache to Atlas, my mission will be complete. Then I'm gonna die.
Data uploading to remote server.
Okay, so now that the contract's signed, I just gotta ask. Classy duo like you, how do you stand commanding what is very likely the dumbest army in, well, history?
They get the job done.
Hard to beat a mobile food source that obeys your every request.
Sure, but come on. They're a bunch of unwashed savages. Ever think of incorporating? Joining the big leagues?
Our army pays us for the privilege of dying for us. Who would you say has the better deal?
Intel's getting better, but it sounds like Malawan's onto us. Defend yourself while the intel uploads.
Let's have a chat, shall we? Try and get through this!
Brought to you by Hyperion. Hyperion. You die when we say you can.
Nice kills! Resuming download. We're almost done. Hold tight, soldier.
Right, but let's be real. I mean, they're disgusting. How do you stomach even looking at them? I saw one the other day wearing a necklace of some kind of tongues.
Yeah, skag tongues. All the rage with the kids these days, apparently.
You're so naive. My family, they fight for me. They sacrifice themselves for me. They fight for my love. That's where you've got it wrong. Family is the most powerful force in this universe if you use it right. Now I suggest you run along and find the vault key before I get hungry. Junior?
Damn, more security. This is getting good. Wish I had some popcorn. You know, last meal, all that.
We're under attack! Requesting backup!
We've got ya!
Hell yeah!
Run these heroes, not afraid!
I'll kill you!
Always!
Trust me, and you're dead! Fancy that! Time for a barrier!
Green said we'd be strong! Spirit man!
Let's get a little more in! The vaults are ours!
Wait a sec. I think I found some hidden intel.
As soon as I win this war, I'm gonna invite those Calypsos to the Zanara and slice off their freaking heads. And then I'm gonna murder every last one of their stupid followers.
Jackpot, that's the one. Now let's blast that dirt out and see how the children of the vault react.
As soon as I win this war, I'm gonna invite those Calypsos to the Zanara and slice off their freaking heads. And then I'm gonna murder every last one of their stupid followers.
He said he's gonna murder the God Queen!
Kill him! Oh crap, hands up! We got pissed off bandits incoming! Wipe them out!
Hell yeah, it worked! They're fighting each other. Finish them off, soldier. Then we'll send that intel to HQ for analysis.
You should run!
The family! Have a bounty! No! Sure! It's possible you picked the wrong battle!
Wow. Okay, hit that console and we'll send the intel to HQ.
cast that intel throughout the city. Might be enough to turn the tide. What's that light? Oh, almost forgot. Your reward. Mission complete.
Ooh.
On the house!
Ooh.
Test. Hey, Vault Hunter, have we got an opportunity for you? You don't want to miss it! Nobody does bullets better than Marcus munitions. Ammo. Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight. Shoot more, shot Marcus. Ah, this sucks. Help! Help! Oh, wait. I'm picking up an echo signal. Hell yeah. I'm saved. Over here!
Who's blabbering while I commune with nature and shite? Unless you know where the family jewel is, shut your face!
Oh, I know the family jewel. I'm Baylex, the ship's navigator. I'll prove it. Here's coordinates for my ass. Now come save it.
Beauty man, I'm here. Where are you?
Almost there, but I'm kinda in the middle of something. And that something is a big fucking dinosaur. Heads up! Kill it! Come on, man, you gotta kill it! Oh, man, I'm out, man! Damn, it was nasty as hell in there. It stunk. Over here, in the ratty-ass stuffed plushie. Come pick me up. Come on, man. I can feel this swamp juice.
Oh, that is cute.
Hey, I don't want to talk about it. Why are you looking for the family jewel?
This youngster named Wainwright says there's a piece of a vault key on board.
Oh, you're with Wainwright. Okay, alright. Yeah, I'll show you where the family jewel is. It's in a gorge nearby. I can get you inside. Hey, I can get that open. Navigate it, bitches.
That's the family jewel. What the hell happened?
Yeah, I had to make an emergency landing after a disagreement between me and my combat pilot, Genevieve.
Ah, good old-fashioned mutiny, huh?
Sounds better than a messy breakup, so we'll just leave it at that. The emergency hatch over there is held shut with hydraulic lines. Cut those, and we're in. Now that I got you, taking back the jewel's gonna be no problem. Genevieve's locked it down tight, but I know all the back routes. Pays to have a navigator on your side, huh? Oh, crap. The ratchets are back. I thought I got that cleared up. Cut those hydraulic lines. That's it. The hatch is open. That vault key fragment is ours. Yeah, back in my whip. Don't look like it now, but this thing used to be one fine-ass vessel. Shame I had to crash it.
End of the road for you.
Felix, you little cutie she'd buy me a dreadnought. So I'm gonna do that.
Not if we get it first. We're coming for that fragment.
Uh-huh, come on in. What you gonna do, navigate me to death? Sure to course up your own ass.
I can do more than navigate. Vault Hunter, go through the medical bay. Ah, crap, I navigated again. Stupid! Damn, this place is looking nasty.
Just a side effect of your loose navigating, Balex. You took us to a scummy port and didn't get checked. You gave me ratch.
Shut up, bitch. You shoved me in a teddy bear.
Back away. And you're dead! Fancy that! I call this a successful operation. If I could, I'd do it all over again. Probably will. Looking forward to spell. Didn't anyone teach you how to fight? Ferocity's my middle name. Then ferocity thing.
Oh, not opening this one for you. Now, I'm just a heartless combat AI, but are locked doors harder to navigate?
She's screwing with my route. That's messed up. Okay, let's improvise. Hot wiring, that's a thing, right? Grab those wires. Ah, crap. That's not how it works in the Echo shows.
Function around modern technology.
Oh, see? It worked out. Nothing to worry about. No reason to be mad at me.
Medical staff only. Clearance required.
Man, I have clearance. I'm the navigator.
Error. Entity Balex class You never satisfied anyone.
Yeah, I've heard that before. This is Genevieve's doing. I think I know a way around it, though. Vault Hunter, knock this fool's head off.
Error! Error!
Hell yeah. Now install me on the bot. I'm in. Haha! I'm alive! Ow! Oh, man. Oh, it feels so good to move. I have arms now. Haha! What's this do? Navigated, bitch ass. This way, Vault Hunter. We gotta get to the security hole to find that key fragment.
So is Balex your first name, or?
Oh, yeah. It stands for Binary Automated Logistical... Alright. My old man Jacobs couldn't decide whether he wanted to call me Barry or Alex, so he ended up calling me Balex. I know it's not the coolest origin story.
It could have been worse. My brothers were named Baron and Captain. I got off lucky with Zane.
Damn. Oh, crap. Kill it! Kill it!
sure?